Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of Two Set Violin. We've got some juicy updates, which is why we're making this video. It's going to be short and sweet. Recently, we made a video about the Infiniti ad. If you haven't seen it, go watch that video first, perhaps, and come back to this one.
For those of you that haven't seen the video, a quick summary is basically the car brand Infiniti made an ad where they tried to advertise the soundproofing quality of the car, and they did that at the expense of musicians by poking fun of a lot of young musicians. So a lot of musicians were, quite reasonably disappointed. During that video, we were like, I wonder if the musicians knew what they were signing up for, right? Like, because it's one thing if they were like, hey, you're going to be publicly humiliated and dubbed with bad recording, but that's just part of the ad. Do you want to do it? It's another thing to be like, hey, we want you to perform, and then without them knowing, then dub really bad sound over it. Since then, we have gotten an email from someone who, we'll keep anonymous. This person said she was actually part of the ad. And so we wanted to share the updates that we got.
Here we go.
Just to summarize what this person said on the email. So first of all, they said, I just watched your new YouTube video about the sacrilegious car commercial, and they felt the need to share something with us. So the first thing they said was that they took part in the Infiniti ad and they themselves were shocked when they saw it on TV. So already, that's like, okay, they didn't know what they're expecting. So then this person goes on to elaborate a bit about the process of what happened. And the first thing that was pretty shocking was that she had to go through an audition process. So they auditioned their musicians. And this person said that she played the first movement of Mendelssohn Violin Concerto.
Dude, if you make me play the first movement of Mendelssohn Violin Concerto just to dub over some fake ass playing, oh my god, what was all that effort for?
These are kids too. For a young kid to play Mendelssohn Violin Concerto.
That's a big deal.
That's a big deal.
It's a big concerto.
It's a big achievement.
Yeah.
Already that raises the question like,
Why did I even do that?
why, if you're going to just dub over people bad playing, why do you even want to audition? That's like saying we're gonna do a 100-meter sprint test and you need to beat some time record, but then on the actual day you're just standing there. Is that what was the point of the sprint test?
Yeah, it was no point. I can almost imagine them doing it for the sake of like formality.
Yeah.
They just don't know what to do. Oh, how do we get musicians? Oh yeah, just make it look like an audition. How do you normally get musicians? Oh, they'll play a piece and we just pick them. Doesn't matter.
Guys, if you're about to audition musicians, understand that we spend a lot of time to prepare for an audition. So if you don't plan on having the musician actually play properly, probably don't expect such a hard, why? Why do such a rigorous casting process? At this point, just find someone that looks like they can't play, if anything. Right?
Just get the staff you guys already have and fake on it.
Yeah, right? It'll fit your theme better anyway.
Yeah.
So that's the first thing. She goes on to say that she was curious about what was going to happen, which means because she doesn't know. All she said was that they were sent the score of the Strauss beforehand, presumably to practice, but then on the actual day of the shoot, they were just told to play whatever they want because they'll dub over it anyway. Oh my god.
They would have practiced it.
This is actually like the worst possible thing they could have done. The worst case scenario.
Double sacrilege. First audition. Second, here's the score of Strauss. Third, oh no, don't worry about it. Just play whatever you want.
Yeah. Can you imagine, bro? Like,
I'll be so pissed.
can you imagine, like, on the day of your Mendelssohn 4 mil sub, like, actually, we're not playing Mendelssohn, we're just playing, like, Frozen.
Oh!
So you practice, like, this whole year
Oh!
for that. I thought it couldn't get worse, but clearly, Infiniti, I guess it's Infiniti,
They went
right?
Infiniti and beyond.
So let's keep going. Everyone just played their own pieces during filming, which I believe, because I looked at the footage, they looked like they were just playing different things.
They're not playing together.
Yeah.
They're doing their own thing.
Okay,
Yeah.
this person claims that everyone there was a music school student.
Okay.
Apparently they even asked her to place a few solos and recorded it. I'm guessing maybe they just went around to different musicians and recorded different snippets.
Okay, the director probably wants some like extra shots just in case.
Yeah.
They want to spice up the ad.
But then they didn't use it.
They didn't use it.
Okay, and this person ended the email saying, basically everything looks so promising and professional, but we didn't have an idea of what it would finally look like. Oh man, talk about getting scammed.
I can see to these young musicians, it will look professional and look very promising. Like 50 gazillion cameras, lighting, the set was all set up, and there's a car in the middle.
I mean, it's an exciting thing. Imagine you're 12 and you're told you can play violin in an ad.
I'm gonna be on TV.
And then they just proceed to mock the hell out of you.
It's
Bro,
pretty bad.
That's actually like tragic, man.
Yeah.
Obviously, this is one person's account, and it could be biased. We don't know the full story. We don't know what it would look like from the marketing person's point of view. Maybe they had different pressures or concerns, and it was outside their control. You never know. It's like big corporation things, right? I mean, also this person seemed very genuine, at least from what we can tell on the email. And they're a legitimate musician, but you can never fully know with these things how much they're exaggerating, whatnot. But it seems legit, right?
Yeah, it seems legit. And saying that, I wouldn't put it past these companies to do something like this as well.
Well, I mean, that's the thing, right? Like
Knowing
what we've seen about marketing departments in big companies, there's a lot of shady stuff going on, man.
Yeah.
Guys, next time you see like some big company with a YouTube video of like 800,000 views but like 5 comments, you kind of get an idea of how these people think.
We've seen a lot of these videos, and it's very sus.
Yeah, I'm getting distracted.
Yeah, but we're just trying to illustrate a point. Like they'll just do whatever they can. Look,
yeah, I wouldn't put it past them that they actually did this. Whoever directed it clearly already didn't care about how musicians felt. So knowing that,
and clearly didn't
all
know.
of these kind of make sense as well, right?
Exactly.
Anyway, that's just an update. Musicians out there, stay strong, stay safe. There are good opportunities and there are going to be bad opportunities. We all have a fair share, but it's definitely worth it to keep going and keep practicing.
Because practicing is always a good thing.
Goodbye.
Bye bye.